Hey, drop. Yeah, hey, drop.
What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome back to another episode of the Lowlife podcast.
What's up, you baby-faced bitches?
Sha-la-la!
Look at that chin, bro.
I hate my chin so bad. I think what it is because with the goatee, I've had a long goatee forever. So it makes your chin look big.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like, what chin, bro?
Yeah, it changes the whole fucking shape of your face.
Hate it.
Should do just a mustache.
I don't think I can.
Can you do that at, like, do they allow mustaches?
Yeah,
or you have to be
that's
clean
like,
shaven.
No, the mustache is like the signature firefighters.
Okay.
But I just don't know if I could rock just a mustache. It's a very weird.
I could tell. You got a big upper lip. It's a thick mustache.
Dude, I grow the thickest of my mustache is as thick as your beard.
Yeah.
I would have a beard for a mustache.
You should try it out. Mustache is cool, man.
I don't know. It's a very weird thing to me.
You
Every
can't
time
have
I
no
see a
facial
dude,
hair.
every time I see a dude with just a mustache, I'm like, you made bad life decisions.
No, you can kind of guess their occupation. You're just like, you're either a cop or a firefighter.
Or a pedophile.
or a pedophile, depending on how thin it is.
80s porn star.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I don't know. I like a good strong mustache. I can't pull it off, really.
You got a good mustache.
Yeah, but
You got a pretty thick mustache.
My face is busted, dude. I got like I need some chin length, you know? My face like stops right here. I got a weak ass chin, and then I got like, well, I should say chins.
Well, yeah, here's the problem is right now my jawline sucks. My chin sucks. Because I'm fucking disgusting right now. I'm fucking gross. And here is like, here's the telltale of it is like, when you shave your beard, you find out what kind of shape you're in.
Yes.
And my shape happens to be round.
Yeah, dude.
Look, this is for all of the visual fucking guys here. Look, this is when your boy had this same exact fucking cut from my beard. But this is when your boy was fucking jaked. Looking fucking great. Look at the fucking jawline on that guy.
Sheesh.
Look at the fucking traps, dude. My wife beater is 6 inches off my fucking back.
That barely even looks like you, honestly.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what the in shape Loctite looks like. Right now, I'm just A shape.
Pear is a shape.
So, yeah, there's been nothing more that has wanted and driven me to get back in shape than shaving my beard.
I should do that. I should shave off my beard to motivate me to get fucking on a treadmill.
So here's the good thing is, one, I got to get in shape because with my beard gone, my face looks like a bag of dicks. Two, I got to get in shape because I take my Fire Academy test in June. That's very physical. And three, I can't fucking breathe when I wake up in the morning, which also means I need to get in shape. Thankfully, I have a job now where I have a lot of office time. And I'm really good at my job, so I get all my work done by like 9. And then I just have like 7 hours to fucking fuck off. So I designed this whole workout at work. I don't need any weights. Walking around my work building is exactly a quarter mile. So I do 1 lap, 20 push-ups. 1 lap, 20 push-ups. I do that 6 times. So I walk 1.5 miles. I do 120 push-ups. And then I go into my shop, and I have a flight of stairs that goes up into a second story. I go up and down those stairs while carrying a 50-pound hose. And every time I go up, I turn around, come back down, 10 jumping jacks. Go up, come back down, 10 jumping jacks. So now I'm climbing 10 stories, which is 150-something steps, 150 steps. Plus, I'm doing 100 jumping jacks. So I'm doing all this. I do all this in 1 hour at work.
Oh, fuck.
And, yeah, you get pretty fucking sweaty. And when I was on vacation, you know what I mean, we could only do calisthenics. We didn't have any weights because somebody got their head smashed in with a dumbbell. So everything I did was calisthenics. That picture I just showed everybody, that's all calisthenics. That's from doing pull-ups, push-ups, burpees.
I was going to ask if you, while you were on vacation, if you hit the gym or if it was all just like push-ups and shit that you do. Like,
so when I was there, it was me and 2 of my buddies. 1,000 push-ups a day, 500 pull-ups a day, 500 dips a day, and then we would do 2 miles every single day.
Fuck, dude.
And then before bed, we would do the card game. So you would do all this, and everybody thinks when you hear 1,000 push-ups, you're like, no fucking way. It's not hard. Doing 1,000 push-ups, not hard. Because
once you're strong.
You do it the way that I was just saying, is you figure out what your max is. Say you can do 35 push-ups. You do 35 push-ups, walk a quarter mile. Like you do 1 lap. 35 push-ups, walk a lap. Because it gives you that time to recover. You're not just banging out 1,000 push-ups. You know what I mean? So I would do 500 push-ups in the morning by doing laps. And then we would switch to dips. And then we'd go have lunch. Then I would do another 500 after lunch, like towards dinner. And then get our pull-ups in. So it's like, when you have all day to do that, you're fucking money. And then before bed at like 10, 11 o'clock, we play the card game. And that's when you take a deck of cards. You got 2 guys, 1 guy on each side of the deck. And you just stay in. You can do it with burpees or you can do it with push-ups. So you stay in the push-up position if you're doing push-ups, 1 guy on each side of the deck. And you'll just grab a card and flip it. Whatever that number is, that's how many push-ups you do. Then the next guy grabs a card, flips it. That's how many he does. So your rest is while he does his push-ups. Then you keep going back and forth, back and forth. And that's like 200 push-ups or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like, I mean, you just sleep and eat there, right? So it's like,
that's
you got
literally it.
You got energy. It's not like you're working a job and you come home and you're exhausted.
Not doing shit.
Yeah.
Your job is to work out. And you're just eating ramen and tuna fish.
Yeah. And you're really motivated to get buff because you don't want to get the shit beaten out of you by the other guys.
Well, the motivation is like, I can't wait to get out and fucking show that cheating whore how good a shape I'm in.
Yeah, revenge. That's a good motivator.
And you get out just jacked.
Fuck.
But anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm doing calisthenics now. And I fucking love it. I'm really sore today, though. Yesterday was the first day. And, dude, banging out 100 push-ups after not doing them for several years. Even when I was in the gym last year, I wasn't doing push-ups. Who does push-ups when you have a gym? Doesn't even make sense. But holy shit, dude. My pecs are on fire.
That's awesome. Yeah, I gotta just fucking get my shit together. All right, maybe I'll shave my beard as a motivator. I can't be having you be buff and me be fat. This only works if we're the same shape.
Coming to you summer of 2025, we're going to be the jacked Juicehead podcast.
Yeah. Instead of fucking beers, I'll be drinking fucking protein shakes.
Yeah, it's muscle milks.
Yeah, because then it's not the Chopper podcast, so we can just talk about our workouts.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, we were talking, we want, in the coming year, now that we made the switch to the Lowlife podcast, we want to do 2 things. We want to talk about exercise, and we really want to get heavy into the politics. I mean, we have a huge segment today where all we're going to talk about is politics.
Donald Trump and Kamala.
Just kidding.
And
fuck that shit, dude.
And here's the best part. We haven't even told you guys. Now, when you join Patreon, as soon as you join Patreon, Rhino's sending you 2 stickers. 1, the Lowlife podcast sticker, and then 2, the support the Thin Blue Line flag.
You fucking
half of our
proceeds
are getting donated to the New Hampshire State Police.
Nah. Look, see, this is why we don't do the political stuff, because we're probably on 2 different sides of the fences. And over there, all right, that's Thin Blue Line. He's rebelling. He's just a phase he's going through. And over here, this is ACAB all day, baby. Speaking of stickers, though, I got stickers up in the store.
Oh, shit. How'd you do that?
They came out with some better stickers.
Oh, fuck.
They're like, I was putting up some new merchandise. So you can get our new, the Lowlife podcast t-shirt and mug, camp mug.
I seen that.
Then I was like, I saw these stickers and I was like, oh, well, let's give it a shot. So they're 3x3. 3 inches.
Dope.
Yeah. So
damn, that's big.
Yeah. But not too big, like the 4x4s we had.
Yeah.
But a 3x3 in our insignia is different, so it's just like in a circle now. But
right.
You can grab some stickers. I don't know if it comes in a sheet or if it's an individual sticker. I didn't really check. I just saw that there were some decent stickers, and people have been begging for them, so they're up there. Get a camp mug and a sticker.
Fucking A.
Yeah. Fucking A, dude. We got to do the 3 S's. And then we got to pull the July winner for Patreon. We're talking about Patreon. We're talking about merchandise. We're talking about coffee. So let's do our sponsors first, and we'll pull that fucking Patreon sponsor for July, even though it's August. Dude, it's pretty late in August. Is it really the 7th?
It is.
Oh, fuck, we're late, dog.
No, we usually do it the middle of the month.
We usually do it at the end of the month.
No, we did. Remember we fucked it up that one time. We started going middle to middle.
Okay. Well, then we're right on time. But let's do these motherfucking
We're actually
sponsors.
a week early.
We got Rodney, Bump Shop Diaries.
Rodney Neenock.
He just dropped a new one, yesterday or today. Go subscribe to the podcast. Go to bumpshopdiaries.com. Bump Shop Backroom.
Bump Shop.
Yeah, I keep on getting that wrong. It's Bump Shop Backroom. But just go to his page. He has links there. What are you fucking retarded, dude? Bumpshopbackroom.com. That's the website name.
Oh, I thought you were saying it wasn't Bump Shop Diaries anymore. I was like, since when?
Yeah, well,
I
the
just listened to that
website's
shit on
not
my way to
Bump
work.
Shop Diaries. It's Bump Shop Backroom.
Yeah.
Which I don't know what a bump shop is.
I also don't, but
It sounds
I like
cool
his
as fuck,
podcast,
though.
so I just assume it's something cool. Maybe
It
it's like
sounds
maybe it's like a shop where you do bumps of cocaine.
Or it's Bump and Tunes. But if you go in the back room, that's where they have all the table games. So, anyways, go get one of our new camp mugs. I took some of the old shit down. Some of the old LCP stuff. I took some of that down. I wanted to mention, actually, our number 1 seller is the Only Chops shirt. Yeah.
I still have not ordered that shirt.
Yeah, it's our number 1 seller. And it's weird. I don't know why I didn't expect it, but yeah, that's sold a lot more than any other t-shirt. And then the second is our hats, the Lowlife hats.
Really?
And then the third is the camp mugs. So, yeah.
Damn, I would have thought Camp Mugs was the number 1.
They're not revenue-wise. I think we've sold more camp mugs.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But they're only like $15.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I left those up there. Some of the old designs, like the Only Chops. I took some of the other the Lowlife stuff down. I'm going to come out with some new merch for the Lowlife podcast. But go get yourself a new shirt. Go get yourself a new camp mug. If you get a camp mug, if you get a Lowlife podcast camp mug, I'm going to send you a $5 off code. Go over to Bump Shop Diaries. Get the hardtail blend. The shit is from the Black Coffee Congregation. Black coffee. Ooh. How'd that sound? No auto-tune.
Pretty fucking good.
No auto-tune over here, baby. But, yeah, go snag yourself one of those and go listen to Bump Shop Diaries podcast. He got Robert Stack from the grave. He got him on the intro, bro. All right, let's pull this fucker. Aero Manufacturing. We got the Japanese maple leaf.
Love that
All
leaf.
Canada. Points cover. It's going to one lucky laddie. Oh, by the way, homeboy just leveled up. He's coming out with some fucking shit. This is going to be, like, you're going to go on Antiques Roadshow in, like, 20 years if you have this. And this is going to be probably worth $1 million because that boy is ramping up production. He's coming out with a bunch of new designs, keeps on refining his process. He's crushing it, dude. All right, I'm gonna.
Yeah,
how do you like the new colors?
I was just gonna say those colors are sick.
Yeah, I just figured out how to change the colors. All right,
Yeah, I really like those colors.
All right, you let me know when we're gonna spin. This is for all the marbles, laddies.
I'm gonna guess it's gonna be number 38. Spin
Number 38.
that wheel.
I think it's gonna be number 2.
Hopefully, neither one of us are right.
I know.
Oh, so close.
35. Dude, this is weird. This is another
What?
weird one.
Who is it?
Not cool. Nate Bev.
Oh shit.
Dude, you know why I want to say that this is so fucked up? So,
Why?
first of all, congratulations, Not Cool Nate Bev. Previously known as Nate Bev. But you guys might remember, way back in the day, he won a shovelhead shifter from motherfucking Jerry, but he wasn't following 812 Inc. So they re-pulled it, and guess who won? Same guy with 2 thumbs and loves shovelhead shifters, this guy right here. But that's not the fucked up part. The fucked up part is, and this is so fucking weird, dude. Today, guess who reached out to me? Not Cool Nate Bev. To talk about that very thing, dude.
No.
Dude, this is from today. He goes, and I'll just read the whole thing. Quick story time. We remember when I didn't win the 812 jockey shift because I wasn't following 812 Inc. I changed my handle from just Nate Bev to Not Cool Nate Bev, which is honestly true, so it's better anyways. Okay, well, the reason I wasn't following him literally because I didn't know who motherfucking Jerry was. Because you guys were always like, motherfucking Jerry. And I thought 812 Inc. was a tattoo shop, like INK, not INC. And he's not a big tattoo guy. But he does follow him now. And he never re-listened to that episode because he was too embarrassed. But dude, that's so fucked up. That was today. And then I was just
That's
like,
fucking funny.
yeah, dude, today I responded to him and I was like, oh yeah, I won that fucking shit.
That's so fucking funny.
That's fucked up. And now he won the points cover. So, Not Cool Nate Bev, I think you can probably
Cool Nate Bev.
change your handle, dude. I think it's time. I think it's time to change it back to Nate Bev.
Change it to Chat Maple Nate Bev.
Yeah, or Cool Again Nate Bev.
Redemption.
Hold on. Let's just see if he's following Aero Manufacturing. Just cuz. You're not following Aero Manufacturing.
What
I think we have to pull it again. No, I'm just kidding. He is.
He is?
He is.
He learned his fucking lesson.
Even though we don't do that now. If you're a ladder, you just get it. All right. Congrats, Nate Bev. That's so fucking cool, man. That's the second time we pulled some weird shit. Remember when a couple weeks ago, or last month, it was fucking Fish Tank?
Fish. Yeah.
And he was like, I've never won. And then, boom, he won.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's fucking
That's
weird,
redemption.
Dude, this is freaking me out, dude. What are the chances of that? When was the last time when was that episode? It was like fucking 5 years ago.
So long ago.
Yeah.
It was a slow redemption, but he did it.
5 years. He won again. But he's number 35. He's one of the OGs. He's been on board for a long time. So fucking A, dude. I just gotta remember to hit me up, dude, with your deets when you hear this. And I'll get this fucking thing shipped out.
Don't let the next episode happen before you fucking hit him up, or we'll draw it again.
No, we couldn't do that to Bev. To Bev? To Nate Dogg?
Nate Dizzy.
Fucking A, that's wild. All right. We did sponsor shows. When you're listening to this, hopefully you're listening to this in your earpiece on your way to the Blackthorn Resort, where we're all going to be partying our fucking asses off. The Deadbeat Retreat. 10 years in this bitch. 10 fucking years, dude. That is a milestone.
That's
August
so
9th through the 11th, this is the social event of the season if you're a dirtbag. So get your fucking ass out there. Yes, I hear it's going to sprinkle, but you know what? We know that you don't have a family emergency. We know that you canceled last minute because you're afraid of getting wet. So you're not fooling anybody. So show the fuck up. Ride in the fucking rain. It's not that bad. Get a little wet. Change your fucking clothes when you get there. You'll be dry. If you're riding with me, we got at least one chase vehicle. So throw your fucking camping gear in the back, and that won't get wet. So when you show up, cold and soaked to the bone, you got some dry fucking undies to put on.
I don't even think it'll be cold, though, because it's supposed to be nice. And here's the other thing, too. It's not supposed to be like torrential downpours.
Yeah, it's not a hurricane.
Yeah. It's just some rain.
Last year was bad. Last year
was vicious.
Yeah. Last year was vicious. We rode in that shit. It was fine. This year it's going to be even tamer. I think it's going to be, definitely New York area looks like it's going to get hit a little bit harder, but it's just fucking water, dude. So come and ride with us. And if you're listening to this, we're kickstands up at 10 a.m. We're leaving. The ride is leaving from my spot. If you want to get in on it, it's probably too late. But maybe you can catch us along the way or meet up in Troy. But we're leaving my house 10 a.m. We're going to have breakfast beers. I think my wife's going to actually be cooking food for everybody.
What?
Yeah, like breakfast sandies, dude. Like
What
croissant, like some fucking croissants. And shit like that. Get that fucking motor running, get that battery ticking. Yeah. Dude, she was talking about doing steak.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, like for reals.
She's going to go out and slaughter the goats just to cook breakfast.
Yeah. Yep. And we're going to have some
Goddamn
breakfast
porch
beers.
goats.
And then everybody's going to we're going to get pumped and we're going to hit it and we're going to have a beautiful fucking ride. And
you should listen, I'm just going to throw this out there. Think about it. Maybe bring a porch goat to Deadbeat.
Dude, I have one that
Bring
I
a
could
porch
probably
goat to
strap to
Deadbeat.
my back.
Bring a porch goat to Deadbeat and just let it fucking rip for the weekend.
I'm cool with that. I'm actually cool with
Subaru.
bringing a goat and just leaving it there.
Throw it right in the Subaru.
Yeah, dude, we've thrown goats. I mean, that's how we've transported them.
Imagine a goat just chilling by the pool.
Yeah. Dude, I got a yoga goat, man. Autumn.
Oh shit.
She's a little sweetheart. She's about the size of like a dog. She's like the size of like Cash.
Too bad you didn't still have what's his name? That
Disco?
fucking that turkey dude.
Oh. What was his name? Tom?
Was it Tom? That was like Tucker or some shit.
I don't remember. What was that fucking asshole's name? I'm gonna have to go back and re-listen.
Yeah, he was a dink, but he would have been awesome. Just let him loose at Deadbeat and
randomly
beat people's asses.
He wouldn't last. Dude, if I got attacked by a random, if you're just minding your own beeswax and then all of a sudden this fucking murderous turkey starts pecking the shit out of you,
some dude
I
on
would
shrooms,
kill it. Yeah.
Some dude on shrooms just kills it, and you walk by and he's just cooking him on a fire.
Yeah, Tiny. His name is Big Tiny.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Yeah,
Yeah, Big Tiny. He was a piece of shit. He was one of the worst animals I've ever had.
Damn.
Yeah. We all rejoiced when he died. But yeah, we're leaving my place 10 a.m. Kickstands up. If you're not at my house, we're gonna have to leave without you, dude. So try to get there early. Hit me up if you want. I mean, probably too late, but if you get up at the ass crack of dawn on Friday and you're like on the fence about going, hit me up. I'll give you the address. I'm gonna be up early. We're gonna have some swamiches, and we're gonna hit the road going through Vermont. We're going to the El Dorado bar, dude. We're going to have a very warm welcome there. And we can warm our weary bones and drink some beers before heading down to Blackthorn. And also linking up with a bunch of other people. So, and if it's like super fucking shitty and rainy, we can just hang out at the bar for a little bit longer. But yeah, the plan is Troy, New York, El Dorado bar, opening early at 2 o'clock. So if you're in that area and you want to hop in on the ride, when we descend like the motherfucking apocalypse into the Blackthorn, hop on in Troy. That's our second stop. All right. You got one more show.
I do. We got the Smokeout Rally. Listen, your boy's going to be there all day Friday. Smokeout Rally, September 5th through the 8th. The Rowan County Fairgrounds, Salisbury, North Carolina. They got live music, wet t-shirt contest, bike shows, mini bike racing, tankful art display, world's strongest biker competition, burnout contest, vendors, great food, and tons of camping. Like I said, I'll be there all day Friday. I head home Saturday morning. So if you want to fucking hang out, find me Friday. I'll be fucking wandering.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm super stoked about Deadbeat this weekend. It's going to be a fun time. I mean, you can feel it's like there's a lot of cool people going. They got a lot of cool shit going on. They're doing bike games Friday.
Friday and Saturday.
Friday and Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so Friday and Saturday bike games? Fucking A, dude. So we're getting set up. We're going to have a booth going. I did inquire about a keg of Modelo. I have not heard back yet, so I don't know if that's going to happen. It's apparently pretty hard to get a fucking keg of that shit, dude.
Really?
Yeah, I called, well, around me anyways. I called a bunch of places, and they're like, I got to call my supplier.
You got to hit up like the little fucking Hindu stores. I'm sure that's not what they're called, but
that's all there is around here.
Yeah, you hit those
Heaven's
things up.
gas,
Those dudes,
dude.
Those dudes always got the fucking hookup.
Yeah, but Modelo, they usually have like Bud Light and shit, like ready, chilling in the freezer. But the Modelos, they have to order, I guess. But yeah,
well, that's stupid because that's the best beer.
I know, but not around here, dude. It's not that big around here. Growing up, dude, nobody drank Modelos. I haven't fucking drank them until recently, dude.
Right.
And they're not that cheap.
They're not cheap.
They're not cheap, dude. They probably were cheap at some point.
Yeah, until Bud Light fucking shit the bed. Bud Light shit the bed. Everybody went to fucking Modelo, and now it's expensive as fuck.
Yeah. You know what is recession-proof and inflation-proof? Is PBR. That shit's still just as cheap as I ever remembered it.
Yeah, just like Arizona iced teas.
Yeah. Yeah, thank God for that shit, dude. I saw Arizona iced tea has fucking malt beverages now.
Yeah, dude.
That's new.
I haven't tried them yet, but it's like all the iced teas, like the green tea, the sweet tea, all of them. Yeah.
That fucking sounds like fire, dude.
My buddy said they are fucking delicioso. He said they're very dangerous.
Oh, I bet, dude. Some fucking sweet tea at 8% alcohol, dude.
I love me some sweet tea.
Yeah. You know what else I saw? I saw a 12-pack of Mountain Dew booze.
Oh, I've seen that. I heard that sucks, though.
Dude, that fucking made me want to puke, dude. Yeah. Mountain Dew, malt beverage. The fuck is wrong with people, dude?
While we're on the subject of Deadbeat, do not forget about the Custom Fabrication Award. This is being put on essentially for Gnarly Magazine. Whoever wins the Custom Fab Award, you're gonna get your bike in the yearly subscription of Gnarly Magazine, and you're also getting a trophy, and you're also getting a fuck ton of prizes from people like Lowbrow, Aero Manufacturing, 812 Inc., the Lowlife Chopper Podcast. I mean, you're not getting shit from us. You'll get an episode from us. But we ain't got nothing cool to give you.
I'll give you some hot sauce.
I'll give you some hot sauce on this dick.
Not our LCP sauce, though. I'm going to give you some Frank's Red Hot that I bought at the store. The small bottle.
Yeah, the one from the gas station that cost $6.
The travel one, yeah.
So, make sure you get your fucking bikes out there. We will be walking around. We will find you. We will find the person who does all the fabrication. And this is your time to shine, baby. You don't have to have a bike with the best paint or the best springer or any of that. We're looking for the guy that is just grinding the fuck out, pun intended, in his motherfucking garage making cool one-off parts.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fun one.
Yo, what do you think about this, bro? I went to the barber for the first time in like a long fucking time.
What, he fade you up?
Yeah.
It's hard to see with the light shining on it.
I know this light.
It like
the LEDs.
At least at the top of your head, you just look bald.
Yeah, these LEDs are fucking retarded. Yeah, first time I've been to the barbershop in a long fucking time. It was kind of nice, though. I miss going to the barbershop.
I miss it, too. I just shaved my head now for, like, a year.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing for a year.
It sucks. I used to like it. Dude, Lucky's in Concord is, like, the best barbershop I've ever been to in my entire life.
There's nothing better. I know we're all over the place in this podcast, but I don't give a fuck. There's nothing better than a fresh cut and then getting lined up with a straight edge.
Oh, yeah.
And then at the end when he slaps the alcohol on, oh, my God, son.
Yeah. Dude, I used to
love it.
I used to slick it back with the hard part. They do the fucking razor blade. Like,
Yeah.
I miss having hair, man. I might go to Turkey and get a hair transplant. I got plenty of that shit on my fucking back and ass. I gotta have an afro
hair
again.
on my back.
You don't have any hair in? Oh, yeah, you're kind of smooth.
None on my back, none on my chest, none on my ass.
Yeah. I'll be shaving my back for the Reggae pool party.
Really?
Yeah. Got to keep it.
You save a smiley face in it like the 40-year-old virgin.
Dude, I love that. I love that they did that. They actually did that.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't... See, they actually just filmed Steve Carell getting his fucking chest waxed And he was bleeding.
Yeah. That almost ripped his nipple off.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Waxing. What the fuck?
Nah, not for me.
Yeah, just a little shave now and again. You're fine. Why would you want a smooth chest?
It's a thing, I think. I mean, I don't know. I have a smooth chest, so I don't really know. I don't know anything different.
You don't have anything?
I mean, a little bit around, like, my nipples.
Okay, yeah, I got hairy nipples.
But that's about it. There's, like, a little bit around my nipples and, like, a little bit on my sternum, like, the tiniest bit. And that's it.
Yeah.
I look like a child with my shirt off.
You taking it off for the reggae pool party?
Oh, I'm taking it all off.
Are you
I'm
a
going
swimmer?
skinny dipping.
You're a swimmer?
No.
I didn't take you as a swimmer because there's like two kinds of dudes once they hit a certain age. There's dudes that go in the water, and then there's guys that never go in the water.
I'll probably be sitting on the edge of the pool with my feet in the water drinking beer.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably where I'll be at.
I'm a swimmer. I like to go in.
Really?
Oh, yeah. If there's a
Butt
pool,
naked.
dude, I'm in.
Butt naked.
Nobody wants to see that, dude.
I mean,
I don't even want to see
episode.
that. I turned myself off.
Do it blindfolded.
Yeah. I'll be at the fucking reggae pool party. I love myself some reggae, dude. Speaking of reggae, shout outs. Got a big old shout out.
You have a reggae shout out?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
I'm interested to hear this.
Chris from Oxford Coach Hoppers.
Oh,
The
shit.
original bad boy. Bumbaclap.
That was Scottish.
I gotta work on my Jamaican accent.
Yeah, that was a Scottish accent.
Yeah. I'm not good at accents. All right, but shout out to Chris. I actually went down to drop off the shovel. I'd mentioned last week that he facilitated a buyer for me, so very happy about that. But I actually got to check out his shop in Oxford, Connecticut, which I was the night before. I just like popped it into the maps, and I was like, "How far is Oxford, Connecticut? I've never been." And it was like 4.5 hours, and I was like, "Fuck, dude, that's a long fucking drive there and back on a Sunday."
Yeah.
But in the morning, I popped it in a GPS, and it was like 2:57. So the night before is probably calculating all the fucking rush hour traffic in Hartford and all that area. But yeah, dude, under 3 hours to get down to Oxford, and it's a nice ride, dude. From me, it's Route 9 out west, dude. Right? So I went, I started in New Hampshire, went to Vermont, down to Massachusetts, down to Connecticut. So I hit 4 states. But yeah, not a bad ride at all. But this guy's shop, man. Like, I was like, I mean, we had him on the show. He did a thing in his shop, and it's like, you're like, oh, it's kind of a nice shop. Dude, this guy has like a professional shop. Like, I have a shop,
right next
dude.
to Chicken Rich, right?
Dude, he has big boy shit, dude. Like, he has big boy shit. Like, his welders,
Really?
fucking 4 of my welders put together. He has like a lathe, like a for real lathe. He has like 2 Bridgeports. His fucking frame jig, dude, weighs 3,000 pounds. He has big equipment.
Damn.
Dude, he has big equipment in there. It's like a real like I didn't know what I was expecting. I was like, okay, so I went down there, but dude, he has like legit shit. He's the real deal.
I just seen he was de-raking a frame.
Dude, he has so many bikes in there. So many fucking awesome bikes. And yeah, he was de-raking that frame. He was telling me it was like all full with lead and shit. Yeah, dude. He showed me some fucking, I mean, he has some fucking cool shit, but it was super cool going down there. And he has a bunch of secret things in the works. I can't spoil yet, but very, very exciting stuff. And I can't wait till he makes it public so we can talk about it.
Is he coming to Deadbeat?
No.
Oh.
Got to make that money when you're a independent business owner, you know what I mean? You got to work
Yeah.
you got to work 7 days a week. I mean, I went down there on a Sunday. He was working. You know, he's just like, you got to get it done. You know, got to hustle. But he had all sorts of shit going on. He's a real brain too, dude. He was going over some of the shit. Like, he like understands motorcycles. You know, so really impressive shop, really impressive guy. But yeah, it was bittersweet. Dropping off the shovel. That thing's gonna be gone, but I'm really excited. I'm gonna be working with Chris on a frame for the Softail, and I have 2 projects this winter, so I'll be just fine.
2 projects.
I'd like to get them both done. This will be the first time I'm working on 2 in tandem.
I would like for you not to do one of them.
The Softy?
Yeah.
I got to do it. You know why? Because Chris showed me what he's working with, dude. And this frame's going to be sick.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Like, if I had to just buy a kit and do it myself, I could probably be talked out of it. But since I'm working with Chris, I got to do it. His frames are the best. I saw like the parts he's working with and like how he like, dude, I'm doing it 100%. So,
I mean, are you doing the Sportster first?
I don't know yet. Depends on timing and stuff, you know.
Because I mean, you gotta have one bike. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I think I probably
and if
will
you do the Softail first, then you just won't have a bike.
Yeah, no, I'll probably do the Sportster just because I have everything to put it together. Actually, Francis Tattoos hit me up. He's dropping off the frame and the tins when I get back from Deadbeat, so I'm gonna start that right away.
Yeah, and that thing's pretty close, right?
It has everything to put it together. I just got to put it together, and
Put it together and
it's
wire
already
it?
fucking painted, dude.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, so
That's kind of scary too. Putting it together for the first time and it's already painted.
yeah, dude, I'm a klutz, bro. I fuck up paint jobs. That's what I do.
What's the paint? Do you know?
I think the frame is black, and then the tins. It looks like a traditional Harley replica paint job. It says like Harley Davidson on the side. Nothing
I like that.
super wild.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna probably put it together, and then I don't know if I'm gonna keep it or what, but we'll see. But I actually had to use a part from that build on my Softail today.
What was it?
I fucking dude, last night I looked at my front tire on the Softail, completely flat. So I was like, oh, that's weird. Maybe it just like, it was like cold overnight. Maybe it just got the wind knocked out of it, type of shit. Filled it back up. 20 minutes later, completely flat. I can't find any puncture wounds in it. So I'm like, okay, probably the tube then?
Did you check the valve stem?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I think there has to be. It's a slow enough leak that it takes like I can't hear it. I couldn't hear it, so I'm thinking maybe the tube is punctured or something. I don't know, but I couldn't. I was just like, oh fuck it, I gotta change it out today because I got 2 days before I'm hitting up Deadbeat and I'm riding in New York. So I looked over at the Springer that I got from Francis Tattoos, and it had a fucking sick, fat, chunky-ass Firestone sitting there, all pumped up, ready to go. So I worked on that today, and I got that on. Had to make some new spacers and shit for it, but everything seems to work. The only thing is the tire is so fat and chunky that I cannot run the front fender, which is going to suck riding in the rain.
Yeah, that's like the worst time for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually, I'll I got the fender back on, and I did some modifications. Like, the problem is, it's so wide that where the fender bolts in to the Springer, there's not enough clearance. There is just enough clearance to have a bolt on the other side and a nut on the other side, and I actually took my flap disc and ground that shit, like, so it probably has like 3 threads on it, and I got it on, and there's a little bit of clearance, but then I took it out for a ride, and when I brake, it rubs, so I had to pop that shit off.
Yeah. That's not ideal.
Yeah. But I was like, oh, well, where am I going to go grab a tire? I had a bunch of shit going on today, so I didn't have time to, like, go get a tire thrown on it. And tomorrow is Thursday. Not looking any better for me. Got a bunch of shit going on, so I'm like, oh, I'll just fucking run it. It looks cool.
Yeah, I seen the picture you put up. It looked good.
Yeah, it's chunky.
And you know, I'm not usually a guy for, like, that chunky front tire, but it looked dope with that Springer.
Yeah, I'm just going to run it for the weekend. I'm going to pop it back off and figure out the other fucking wheel. I just don't have the time to fuck with it. And I'm just going to get a face full of fucking road sludge. Fuck it.
Just so your full face on. You have a full face, right?
I do. But I just got a new helmet. I got the half helmet.
Oh, you did?
Dude, I got the crazy owls, dude.
Yeah, that's the best one.
It's fucking nice, dude.
It's the best one.
Yeah.
It's so light. I like that it has the snap thing. Like the fucking, whatever the hell it's called, like the accordion style fucking thing.
The easy release, dude. It has like, even when you have your gloves on, you can just pull it. I was riding around today, you know, like I went on a bunch of test rides and shit on this wheel and with the fender and all that shit. And, dude, it's so light. It weighs like less than a pound, dude.
Yeah.
Which is really nice.
Really good.
And the other thing
I rode one of those for a long time.
Yeah,
and
the other thing I love about it is I can hear the motorcycle way better. Like, some people don't like that because you get the wind and all that shit, but you're like way more in tune with the motorcycle. You can take it on and off like super easy. And with gloves, you know, like if you have to go in a store or something like real quick, like you don't have to fucking take everything off. Yeah, I'm really happy with it, dude. It was like $100. And
yeah, they're pretty cheap.
Yeah,
like $99.
Yeah, $99.
I think the best thing about it is it's light. It's not like heavy on your head. You know what I mean?
It's super light. When you have like the 3/4, I've been running a 3/4 for years and years, and dude, it's fucking heavy. And I wear a DOT helmet, you know, because if I get into an accident, I don't want to fucking.
Yeah, I can't be out here getting brain damage.
I don't want to have brain damage, dude. That's so gay.
Yeah.
Like, I'm either
That's so gay.
Yeah, I'm either going to be fucking retarded or I'm going to be dead, you know? So, like, that's the one thing I promise my family, that I'm going to fucking at least wear a DOT helmet. I'm sure this isn't, like, really great if you're in, like, a gnarly crash, but I've seen dudes, you know, like, it gets most of it. I don't give a fuck if my face gets fucked up. I'll get some new teeth. I'll get a fucking fake nose. I don't give a shit what I look like. But gotta protect your brain, bro. So that's the fucking half helmet, dude. I highly recommend these. So good looking, dude. I remember the first helmet when I first got into motorcycles. I bought my first helmet. I got a half helmet, and I measured my head with a little tape measure. You know, they have the size guide and shit. And I sized as an XL. And I bought this helmet, dude, and I looked like fucking Toadstool. It was so fucking ridiculous looking that I couldn't stop laughing. I put it on in the mirror, dude, and it was literally like a mushroom on top of my head. It was so stupid. But I just get the smalls. I don't give a fuck I don't measure my head anymore. I just get the smallest shell, just fucking wrench that shit on. And you get the smallest, like, you know, shell on it. And they get beat up over time, you know? Like, every time you wear it, it gets a little bit more snug, But, yeah, dude, crazy owls. The shape of it's amazing.
That's a great helmet.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, so light. Because I mean,
Yep.
the 3/4 helmet I have, it has like the Bluetooth integrated, which is cool, but that makes it even heavier. Probably weighs like 3.5 pounds. And when you're riding all day, it's just like kind of sucks. So yeah, Crazy Al's helmet, super cheap, super easy to work with. Like, dude, came in like 2 days, and I really like.
I'll be honest. I kind of want to try. So I wear the custom instruction helmet. I love that helmet. Super light. One of the most comfortable helmets I've ever had. The only problem I have is, one, I don't like carrying a bubble shield, which is why I've never bought one. And two, when I go super, like if I'm cranking down the highway, no matter how tight I put that strap, it'll lift a little bit, and I fucking hate that. Like, that's aggravating on a long ride.
Yeah.
But other than that, I love that fucking helmet. I've been rocking that thing for like 4 years now.
Yeah.
4 or 5 years, actually. And love that helmet. But I've really been looking, after talking to Rob, I've really been looking at the, what is it, the Simpson Outlaw Bandit or some shit like that. Just to have a full face. I'm still going to rock that one, but to have a full face, like if I'm ripping to your house, whatever, and I know I'm going to be cranking the highway for an hour, I want to just throw the full face on, stop all that lifting, and be able to have the fucking, what is it, Senna or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, put that thing in there so I can still answer the fucking phone.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a Senna Savage is what it's called. The 3/4 has the integrated Bluetooth. It's not the best looking helmet because it's kind of big. With a bubble shield, the bubble shield really like makes it look definitely cooler, you know?
Right.
Because of like the proportions of it. But for functionality, dude, it's awesome. Dude, I can answer phone calls. I'm riding my bike, and people can like hear me, like pretty decent. And I use it for the music and directions. So if you're going somewhere you don't know where the fuck you're going, it just syncs up.
Well, that's what I want it
Bluetooth.
for.
Yeah.
That's what I want it for, so I can have my phone in my pocket.
Yeah.
I don't have to have it on that little tank thing that I have.
Yeah.
And I can just listen for the direction.
Yeah. That's why I got it, and it works great. Tells you exactly where you need to go. I just picked up a freak mount.
Oh, yeah.
For the first time.
How do you like it?
It works pretty good. You can't wear polarized glasses with it because you can't see your phone. You know, if you have like polarized lenses, it just makes your screen like you can't see your screen. So I stopped using the polarized lenses. I got just like some fucking shitty plastic black tinted ones. But it holds pretty good. I'm pretty surprised. It's kind of cool. It's easy. It's cool if you like want to take a photo or a video real quick. It's right there. The magnet's not so heavy duty that you can't pick it up and use your phone with it. You know, you can just kind of pick it up and like snap a quick pic or take a quick vid.
Right.
And for directions, it's right on your tank, you know. But I was thinking about using it for the trip out to Deadbeat, but I was like, oh, well, it's just going to get rained on. So that's out. But so far, so good. I got a deal on it. It was like $20, I think. It's all billet. It's really simple. It's just a magnet with a pad on it, so it doesn't scratch your tank. And
That's what Chopper Fisher uses, right?
I don't know. I know Fish Tank has one. And
I've seen somebody with one.
Yeah, Fish Tank definitely has one, and he's always snapping pics of people, you know, because you can just pick it up off your tank and just like boop boop boop.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think he wears gloves either, so that makes it easier to use your phone. I've had my gloves for so many years that, you know how they have like that little, they have that shit on the thumb and the index finger so you can like use your phone. That shit's long gone.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I've been rocking the Deadbeat gloves for like 3 seasons now.
Yeah.
Those bison leather ones.
Yeah, I got mine. Mine were First Manufacturing. I like the ox blood. Actually, last year. Remember last year? The red stain stained my hands.
Yeah, bad.
Yeah, so
Look like you murdered somebody.
yeah, so I'd like go into a gas station. People would be like, "Oh my god!" Like they like one kid literally was like, "Did you just murder someone?" It's gonna be me again this year.
That was funny.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm psyched. Got some new gear for the ride. I'm loving the helmet. I can't tell you how much I love to hear the motorcycle. Like all the little tiny sounds that get drowned out if you have a 3/4 on. With a half helmet, you can hear it all. Like all the little. I needed
it's
it.
a lot different riding experience.
Yeah,
for sure.
I needed it today too because I was troubleshooting shit. You know, like I had spacing issues when I first put the wheel on. I had it mounted offset somehow. I like fucked it up.
Yeah,
and like my brake pad was rubbing, and then but I could hear it, so I was like, okay, so that's dragging. And then when I tried to fit up the fender, I was like, are these things gonna rub on the tire? I could hear it, like it sounded great. Hit the brake, and then you could hear like the rubber on metal sound, you know. So it's like I definitely recommend it for that. I just like hearing the sound of the motorcycle too. So yeah.
I think it's important to. I like having a different like variety of helmets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you should have one of each.
Yeah, like I'm not saying I'm switching to Simpson full face full time, but like I want one in the bank.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want one for when it's shit weather. Or like I said, if I'm cranking down somewhere where I have no idea where I'm going, just to have the GPS in my ear. But
yeah, actually, I have a full face built well. Is it the Gringo? What's the full face that they do?
Yeah, I think the Gringo.
Is it the Gringo? Gringo S.
I think so.
I think I have. And I might wear that out to Deadbeat because it's going to rain like a motherfucker. And that's good for keeping rain off your face. It sucks to have to do the thing with like your glasses, constantly like just squeegeeing your glasses or like just turning your head to the side and letting the wind whip it off. So I might do the full face down there.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to rain the entire way though. I think it's going to just kind of every once in a while just squirt. Just a little light squirting here and there.
Which isn't bad.
Yeah, that's fine. Because like last year, we left torrential downpour. Really poor visibility. Like really bad rain. But then it opened up and like the second half of the ride, no rain. So I think we're going to hit little pockets of sprinkles. Sprinkles is nothing. The only thing that sucks is when you get caught in a downpour. I do have rain gear.
I had rain gear once when I rode out to Ohio and it just like kept melting to my exhaust. And I was like, this is dumb.
Yeah. Last year, my shit melted and ripped like in the wind. But it was so cheap. I just got it off Amazon. It was like $20.
Yeah.
So I'll have that if it gets like really serious. I can just throw that shit on. But they get so fucking hot, dude. That's the other thing is rain gear is not breathable because it has to keep water out. So you're in that shit. It's like sitting in a sauna, dude. You got fucking swamp ass in 5 minutes, guaranteed.
Yeah.
And the best feeling in the world was when it did stop raining last year, and I got to take that shit off, and you have cool air on you.
And you're just wet anyways because you're sweating so bad.
True. Yeah. It's like, do you want fresh rain or do you want your fucking like the fucking rain from within?
You just want to ride in a crock pot.
Yeah, dude. So I'll just I don't know. I probably won't keep it. The other thing is we'll have a chase vehicle, so you just throw a bunch of shit in there. Like you don't have to have your phone on you. That's the only thing is like when you have your phone in your pocket and you get fucking soaked. That sucks.
Yeah, it's not fun.
You do not want to fucking water damage on your phone. My phone has a lot of cracks on it too, so that water's getting in.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. I usually, if I'm going on a long rip, like, I mean, I guess 4 hours isn't super long, but it's a longer fucking ride, and I know it's going to rain, I put my phone in a Ziploc bag and then put it on the interior chest pocket of my vest.
Yeah, that gets, like, the least wet, The thing that gets the most wet, obviously, is like your shoes and your shins, and your face if you don't have a fender. But like your chest is usually pretty well protected. So yeah, internal, sandwich baggie, fucking, that works. I think I've actually put it on in my back pocket too.
I can't do the back pocket because I've had my wallet fall out. I mean, thankfully I have a chain on my wallet, but I've had my wallet fall out while I'm riding. You've
actually had it fall out?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm one of those dudes, I compulsively look. Like, I compulsively check.
Now I always tap it to, like, make sure.
Dude, every 5 minutes I just reach back.
The way I sit on the stepchild, I'm, like, sitting back so far. Like, my seat is such an angle back that it's real easy for the wallet to fall out.
I've never had a wallet fall out, but I've always checked compulsively.
Yeah. I mean, I got a chain, so it's, like, it's not a huge deal. It was just swinging along the side of the bike. But that's why I won't put it in my back pocket.
Oh, did it fall out and it was just whipping on the chain?
Yeah.
Was anything coming out of it?
No, it's a billfold like.
With you have to like the clip. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be afraid that gets sucked into a chain or something, you know?
Like, I know that's what's sketchy, dude.
It just fucking rips your pants off. Like, it gets caught in the fucking chain, and then your pants just get ripped off, and then you're naked from the waist down.
That would suck. That would suck.
Yeah, dude. I just, I don't know. Yeah, I guess it depends on your riding position or whatever, but I've never had a wallet fall out, but it always feels like it's falling out.
Always.
But I got caught in the rain and I wasn't expecting it. Like, I think I was coming home from work and it was gnarly rain. Just came in like really quick. And, I had to just think quick, like, where's the driest part gonna be? It's behind you, you know, like your front is gonna get soaked, but stuff in your back pocket, like a chick, you know, because girls don't have pockets. They typically have like one back pocket they can put something in. Dude, I see these girls walking around with their phones, like they have a huge iPhone, and then they have these little tiny pockets. They just stick it in there. You trust that, dude? You're walking around, you got 75% of your phone sticking out of this tiny little pocket that's not built for utility. It's built for probably just so people know they're jeans and not yoga pants.
Yeah.
And the fucking thing is just like hanging on by a thread, and they're just like walking around. I'm like, dude, give these girls pockets, dude.
Yeah, it got to be better than that for sure.
I would not trust that shit, dude. Some of them don't have pockets at all, right? And they just stick it like in the band of their pants, or they have it like in their shirt, dude,
in the bra.
And I'm like, what the fucking fuck? Apple must be making a killing off them, dude. They must lose their phone like 4 or 5 times a year. Right?
Yeah. Risky business.
Yeah, dude. If I'm out in public, dude, even if I'm just walking down the street, I'm like checking my wallet before I leave the house, dude. Keys, wallet, phone, you know, like I feel it. I have to physically like feel it. And then all throughout the day, I'm just like, keys, wallet, phone, keys, wallet, phone. If you don't have those fucking 3 things, you're fucked for the day.
Yeah.
You can't buy anything. You can't call anybody. You can't drive anywhere. I've never fucking lost my keys or my wallet or my phone.
I've never. I don't think I have either.
I've been pickpocketed twice, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you lived in some sketchy fucking places.
Yeah, the first time was in Gainesville. I had just cashed my check at the fucking bodega, dude. So I didn't have any bank account. So I just go to a convenience store, and you'd cash your check, and they'd charge you like $4, and then they give you cash. Just cashed my check. All the money I had for like the next week or whatever. And I was walking back, had it in my wallet. I had this weird feeling. This dude was coming up on me. He was pushing a bike, like up a hill. and I didn't feel anything. I just had this weird feeling when he passed me. I turn around, dude's like 50 yards away. I see him with a backpack on his bike, hauling ass, and I see him throw my wallet in his backpack. It like that, dude. Like a millisecond. Like I had this weird feeling, and I was like, what the fuck? And I turn around, and he was just gone. I started running after him. Disappeared, dude.
Not catching that guy.
Just cashed my check. So fucking lame, dude. And then the second time I lost it, I was at a bar called, I think it was called Fat Tuesdays. It's like a college frat club bar type of thing. It was a Halloween party, and I was me and my boys dressed up as Motley Crue, and I had leather pants on. And these pants were like mad tight, dude. So I was like that chick with like my wallet sticking halfway out of my back pocket. And I got obliterated, obviously. And someone took it. Someone just, it was a crowded bar. And it's sticking out of my fucking gay-ass leather pants. That were not real leather, by the way. I was poor as shit, so they're like pleather. I got them at like the fucking spirit store.
Super shiny.
Yeah. And then I had to pay my tab, dude. It was like the end of it. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, wallet's gone. Someone obviously took it.
Yeah.
It was just hanging out there.
What'd you do about your tab?
Oh, I just left.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I was like, I'll meet you guys outside. I had like a fucking fake wig. Like I looked ridiculous. I was like, hey guys, I'll meet you outside. And then just like ducked down in the back of the car. There were so many people there. They don't fucking know.
Fuck.
Yeah. Their thing too was, like slushies at 7-Eleven?
Yeah.
They have those like spinny things or whatever. They just had a whole wall full of those types of drinks with booze in them.
Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. Blackout, dude. But yeah.
You don't have to leave your card when you open a tab?
No. Well, I don't think so. I didn't have a card, dude. This was like I didn't have a bank account until I was like 30.
Same.
So I think they were probably like, hey, they're probably like, do you want to start a tab? And I'm like, yeah, I'm paying cash though, And this bar was like fucking nuts, dude. Yeah, I didn't have a bank account. Again, even in Phoenix, I would like have to go to a convenience store and like cash my check. And I was all cash all the time. I got my first bank account. Well, I had a bank account when I was way younger, and I used to do this scam where you could just deposit at the ATM. You just write how much you have on the envelope. So I'd be like, $300. And I'd put it in. The envelope's empty. And then you could immediately withdraw whatever the limit was, like up to $300. And then you just like, bloop. And then they'd send you a letter like, oh, hey, that envelope was empty. And you're like, just switch.
Not my problem.
Switch banks. Do it again. Yeah. So I couldn't like get a bank account because I scammed like every bank, like all the banks. So, I didn't have a bank account until I was much older. Which when you have to deal with cash exclusively, you're way more frugal.
Oh yeah, that's how I've lived my entire life.
Yeah, having a card, dude, it's like it's not even real. You're just like swing, just swipe that shit.
Oh yeah,
it's not real money.
Yeah, now I've gotten a little bit better with it. I have direct deposit now, so I never have fucking cash, which is so lame. But now, dude, I check my bank account. I get up in the morning, brush my teeth, get my breakfast ready, check my bank account every single day, just to make sure I don't get an overdraft fee because I'm still frugal. I'm not trying to pay for shit I didn't use. You know?
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I don't do auto pay on anything, dude. That auto pay shit sneaks up. I don't know what fucking day it is. I don't know what fucking date it is. I'm like, I'll fucking pay your monkey ass back when I fucking feel like it, motherfucker. It might be 10 days late, There's always a grace period with that shit.
Yeah, it's taken me a long time to get responsible with virtual money, but I think I'm finally there.
I'm still not responsible, dude.
It's too easy to fuck it up, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm terrible with money.
I think it should be a law that like, you can't get credit cards until you're like 30. Because you can just like fuck your whole life up getting them when you're 18.
Dude, credit cards, fuck you so bad. Dude, the APR on that shit is like almost 30%. 30%.
Yeah.
I hate handling cash, though. I never have cash on me. I hate
I'm
change.
usually a big cash guy.
Dude, I throw change in the garbage.
Oh, I throw my change right in my car, and my wife just cleans it out like once a
I
month.
fucking hate it. I give it to my kids.
But I'll tell you what the fucking change, dude, is I throw it in my cup holder. My wife grabs it like every couple weeks. And when it comes to Christmas time, all of my kids' present, well, not all of them, probably 65% is paid with change from my car.
Yeah, I got to do that.
Like hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
Dude, remember growing up? Every fucking household had one of those water jugs in the corner just filling up with pennies and shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like the fucking, like the water cooler things. Like every single house you'd go to, there would be one of those, and then just like it would just slowly fill up year after year. And then I guess I brought it to a bank. I used to frequent Coinstars. Dude, emptying out couch cushions, friends' cars and shit.
Yeah.
Frequent Coinstars.
Yeah, my dad used to be the one with the big water jug. And he would bring that thing and do it. It would be thousands of dollars.
Oh, yeah. People
That's
would
how we would do our
pay
summer
for
vacation every year.
Yeah. For
Yeah.
real.
We used to go to Florida every year with a fucking... from
change.
a Poland Springs jug of just change.
Isn't that fucking nuts, dude?
It's insane, dude.
Yeah, dude. I wanted to shout out. I had another shout out. I know we're already an hour and a quarter in here, but I wanted to shout out the laddies because I was doing the old, paying all the bills for the month and shit, and I'm like, dude, these laddies, the guys that sign up for the $10 a month Patreon giveaway level, that shit pays the fucking bills. It keeps the lights on. We have a lot of expenses throughout the month. And, dude, it's expensive to do what we're doing.
Yeah.
And if you guys didn't fucking every month, like if we couldn't rely on that money every single month, man, we couldn't do this the way we're doing
This
it.
would be a very different show.
Because I ain't paying for this shit out of my pocket, man. So I just wanted to take a second and just thank, dude, the people that have, we've had a couple new people sign up. We've had people that have been on, like Not Cool Nate Bev forever, Like, you guys really keep this shit going. We wouldn't be able to do this without them. We got a lot of bills. So, shout out to fucking laddies, man. You guys are the real fucking MVPs here. Super appreciate it. And they're always like, dude, like, whenever they win shit, or whenever, like, when we give away, like, money or gift cards or, like, whatever, they're the most chill, dude. They're always like, no, dude, just keep it. Oh, give it to someone else, Like, without fail, dude, these laddies are the coolest fucking people, man.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
Yeah, it's 100% truth. This show is not possible without the laddies. Because like you said, it's like, neither one of us can afford any of this shit. Like, this show would not be what this is.
Yeah. I'm fucking one paycheck away from foreclosure, dude. So
yeah,
I ain't paying for all this.
Struggle. Yeah.
Yeah, I just think it's so fucking cool. Like, especially the dudes that have been, like, hanging for the whole time. And the dudes, like, I gotta say, too, like, when we made the announcement that we're going, like, kind of off the rails a little bit, dude, people were, like, stoked on it,
Yeah.
And that's how you know that they're your people. You know, you're like, okay, you feel it too. You know, it's time for a change. Time to go switch it up a little bit. I mean, this whole episode, we were supposed to be talking about pies.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Pie Guys too.
We're going to go Pie Guys too. But I don't even know what the fuck we've been talking about for the last hour and 15 minutes, you know? Yeah. Yeah, what else is there, man, going on? I spent the last 2 weekends just working on cars and shit. And
oh, you got deep in the car
dude,
game.
God bless you car guys, dude. Like, I don't know how the fuck you do it, man. That shit is hard. Dude, if you're a mechanic, reach your hand back. Give yourself a pat on the back, dude. If you do this shit for a living, dude, working on cars in New England, it's insane. Everything is rusted. It's essentially welded together.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think last show I was talking about I had a seized wheel bearing, and I ended up having to replace the knuckle, the CV axle, the fucking, had to do the rotors and brakes, all that shit. And, dude, those hubs, man, the hub on the driver's side, I was smashing that thing in my garage with a fucking sledgehammer for 2 hours. I didn't need to do a quarter mile. I didn't need to do fucking 250 push-ups, dude. I was straight smashing that thing with a maul.
Yeah, that'll get
for
you.
For 2 hours, dude. It was... I didn't think it was ever going to come loose. And I have air tools. I fucking tried everything, dude. All the little tricks in the book. The only way that thing would come out is with force.
Yeah.
Smashing it as hard as you possibly can in a confined space for 2 hours. Like, who finds this shit? Car guys. You're a car guy. What's fucking fun about this?
I don't know.
That's not fun.
I don't know. I don't know. I just like any kind of tinkering, really. It doesn't really matter what it's on. It could be tinkering on my lawnmower, and I'm fucking having the time of my life.
I think small engines are cool. Motorcycle shit, yeah, you get the occasional rusted-ass bolt or whatever. But it's small stuff. Like, on a car, dude, getting the fucking... Dude, the nut off of the hub? That's no joke, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to have air tools or really good electric tools.
I guess I don't have, like, really good air tools, dude, because I have air tools, and I could not get this shit off, dude. That was... I spent, like, all weekend doing it. You know what I mean?
You're talking about the axle nut?
Yeah, the axle nut.
That was being a cunt?
On one side it was.
Did you bend the tab?
There's no tab. There was no tab bent.
Really?
Yeah. It's a Silverado, dude. And on the passenger side, it came
like
right
when you
off.
put the...
But on the driver's side, dude, I spent like an hour banging on that shit. Heating it up, spraying it with fucking penetrant, fucking smashing that shit. I ended up getting it. You know how I ended up getting it? I had a crowbar through the fucking hub with the studs coming out because I was replacing the studs anyways. I had a crowbar through there. I had a socket on there, had the wrench coming up, and then I took the bar off of my pipe bender, my Harbor Freight pipe bender, that extended it. That's like, it was probably about 6 feet from the socket to this thing. And me just hanging on the end, like wrenching. After hours of banging on it with air tools, hammers, heat, penetrant, finally the fucking thing snapped loose.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, dude. It's rust. Dude, this fucking thing was like rusted to shit. But then to get the hub off there too, again, dude, just like trying every trick in the book, and then finally just 8-pound maul, dude. Just smash for 2 fucking hours. And when that
Wait, what were you smashing on?
I put the old rotor back on it, so I had like a bigger surface, and put some of the lug nuts back on it, turned it backwards, and then I was just smashing it from it, just turning it around, just spinning it so it would finally pop out.
Yeah. Oh, for the hub, you're saying?
For the hub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because are those Preston hubs or is it a hub assembly?
It's a whole hub assembly, so it has like the bearing and the hub all together.
Yeah.
And then that presses on, and the CV axle comes through, and then you thread that on. So I had to replace the CV axle on one side because it got all chewed up when the bearing exploded.
Right.
But the driver's side was a cunt too, because I had to do both. Because I was like, oh well, if one bearing exploded, the other one probably is due. The one thing I will say about cars, though, very pleasantly surprised how cheap parts are.
Yeah.
Compared to motorcycles, dude.
Yeah.
You buy a fucking sissy bar, dude. It's like $160 for a piece of mild steel that someone bent. I bought like a whole hub assembly. It's like $55.
Yeah. Yeah. Depending what parts you're getting, for sure.
Yeah. It was wild, dude. But
working on cars is definitely tougher, though. Because you don't have the open room like you do on a motorcycle.
Yeah, that's the other thing is I pull into my garage, dude, and you got no room to move around. Takes up the whole bay.
Yeah.
And you're in constant fear like your fucking shitty jack stands are going to give out.
Yeah, and just crush you.
Yeah, or like
one of my
fuck
grandfather's
up
friends
shit.
actually. One of my grandfather's friends died because of that.
Like under a car?
He wasn't using jack stand. Yeah, he wasn't using jack stands. He just had a jack, and then the hydraulic piston on the jack let go, and the car landed on his ribs and just killed him.
Yeah, dude, you got to use those jack stands. It's a pain in the ass, but don't trust those. Dude, I have like a Harbor Freight lift, like a jack. I don't trust that thing with my life.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember I use car ramps whenever I can because those are pretty much fail safe.
Oh yeah.
I remember when I was younger, I was doing a transmission on one of my cars in my dad's driveway, and I couldn't find his jack stands, and he had a pile of bricks, so I jacked the car up and I just stacked bricks underneath it, and the lady that lived next door to my dad was terrified that me and my buddy were gonna get fucking squished. She went down to Napa and bought me a brand new set of jack stands.
That's one way to get them.
I was like, oh, shit.
Dude, I wouldn't trust a pile of bricks.
I mean, I was like 17.
You know how easy those are to split?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of them were already split. They're just like chunks.
Dude, that is sketch as fuck. You know what I'd love to have is one of those things that's illegal now where you just drive your car over and you can get right underneath. It's like a dugout or whatever.
Oh, the catwalk?
Is that what it's called? It's like in the underground, right?
Yeah.
That would be fucking sweet.
Yeah. Or they call it a pit.
Yeah, pit.
Yeah.
Now, people, those are illegal because I guess they're dangerous if someone drives into them when someone's in there, but...
Yeah, I mean, all the oil change places still use them.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just the most efficient way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they have, like, rails and all that shit. The ones that still let customers pull the car into the bay is mind-blowing to me. Like, what are you doing? The tech should be pulling it in.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, they just guide you. The Jiffy Lube guys are just like... But who's paying for the fucking oil change anyways?
I do.
You do?
Oh, yeah.
It's so
On my
expensive.
wife's car, I've never changed my wife's oil. It's the same price if I do it or she goes to Valvoline and gets it done.
How much does it cost? Is it synthetic?
It's synthetic, but she's a vet, so she gets a discount.
Oh.
So it's literally the same price. If I go buy the oil, buy the filter, it's the same price she pays at Valvoline. So I'm like, just go to Valvoline.
That's
I'm not
crazy.
doing it. Yeah. I do all my shit, like on my car, my truck, and all that shit. I do my own oil changes.
On my wife's Subaru, it's like over almost $100 if you go to a place. But I can just go to O'Reilly's, get fucking a thing of what, 5 quarts of oil for fucking $30.
Yeah, I think it's like $60 or something, $50 or something like that. But buying fucking 5 quarts of synthetic and the internal fucking oil filter, you know what I mean? It's literally the same fucking price.
Yeah, I just did an oil change on the... I had to do brake pads and rotors on the Subaru. And same weekend I was working on the truck. So I had both of them pulled in, dude.
Fuck that.
Yeah. That sucked. Oh, and then the other thing is, so I got pulled over. Well, I already told you. I didn't get pulled over, but a cop came in and was like, hey, your inspection's up. Town cop. So I'm like, well, our days are numbered before this motherfucker pulls us over again, right? So I had to go get it inspected. And they're like, yeah, you need new brake pads. So I was like, all right, bet. How much do you charge? They're like $500 an axle.
500 an axle
for brake pads.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So
brake pads like $25.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, I'll see you next week. I'll just put on some new brake pads. So I went and got brake pads, put them on, brought it back, and they're like, oh, you need rotors too. And I was like, why didn't you fucking tell me that? I should have known. I should have just done it. But dude, these are the most expensive rotors I ever had to buy. They're over $100 a piece.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. I thought there was a mistake, dude. I was at O'Reilly's and he's like, yeah, we got them in stock. So I got them. Dude, it was like $400. It was like $375 or something. And I was like, did you like scan these twice or something?
Yeah, did you?
I never paid fucking $400 for rotors, dude. So that sucked.
What the fuck?
And then I had to do the whole fucking thing again. But once you, once you work on it and you put all the fucking, like you get all the rust and fucking you clean it all up, taking it apart the second time isn't as bad.
No.
It's still a pain in the ass that you have to jack up each side and fucking do it, but...
Yeah. Luckily, I have a couple buddies that have garages, and they just let me use their lift. If I didn't, I would just buy a lift and install it at my house.
Yeah, I kind of want to do that. Like
dude, you can get them on Facebook Marketplace for $1,000 all day long.
I think I actually might, because it makes everything so much easier. Because, like, especially like working in that tire area, you don't have a lot of leverage. And like, if things are up, you can put a breaker bar on that shit and just like you have like the power to get things broken loose. It just sucks when you're like reaching around back and then you have like this fucking, you can barely fit it in. You have like the flex joint on it or U joint or whatever, and you can't get the leverage and you can't get a breaker bar in there. But yeah, actually I've had this length of pipe that I use. It slips right over my ratchet handle and I use it as a breaker bar. I've had it for years, dude. It's like probably about 2 feet long.
I use my jack handle.
Yeah. I ended up bending this thing. I ended up breaking it to try to get that hub off.
Oh, that I've snapped. I've been trying to put leverage, like using a full jack handle, fucking 4 feet or whatever a jack handle is, and just fucking prying on this thing, dude, and shattered the gears inside of a ratchet before.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the other thing, too, is like when you work on these fucking cars, dude, you get the shit beaten out of you. Dude, I have bruises all over my thighs, busted my knuckles 100 times, dude. Because when you finally get that fucking thing to break loose, it doesn't just like squeak loose, dude. That fucking thing flies and you're just like full on punch like a piece of fucking
right hook
steel.
To a motor mount.
Yeah. Just like punching a rusty fucking like bolt somewhere, and you're just like, oh, great. Or you just like smash your thumb. Dude, it sucks so bad. So yeah, these fucking dudes that work on cars, dude, you guys are fucking insane. I guess if you have the right tools and the right, like, I kind of fucking fumble through it. So I have to, like, research, and I'm like, how do you get this fucking thing off, Because some of these things are inaccessible. Yeah. Like, I had to take off, like, other stuff to get to stuff,
Yeah. Yeah, especially with the newer cars, man. Everything's so fucking tight.
Mm-hmm.
Not a fan.
Yeah, and anything plastic, like clips and shit, they're getting broken.
Breaking them.
They're getting
Broken
broken
them every time.
and they're being replaced by zip ties.
Yeah, I'm breaking those bitches off every fucking time.
Yeah, dude, it sucks so bad. They're all like packed with sand and salt too. So like, even if you could, you try to fucking pry it off.
I even have the tool, like the fork that goes in, so you can lift them up and
Pickle
not break
fork.
them, and I still break them. I still break them every
Pickle
time.
forks, right?
No, not pickle fork. The pickle fork's for like ball joint and shit. This is like, it looks like a screwdriver handle, and then it just has like a little fucking notch at the end of it, and it goes just underneath the plastic thing, so you can pry it up and not break it. And I snap the heads off every time.
Yeah. We can't be working with plastic, dude. I break shit. If it's aluminum, it's getting broken. I broke the fucking caliper bracket. Oh, the other thing is, too, I had to buy a special tool, dude, for the fucking Subaru. For the caliper. So they have like an electronic parking brake. And, usually you get the caliper off and you just use like a C-clamp to like push the pistons back in. But these electronic ones, there's a way. The guy that he was like, hey, do you need, I don't think you're going to be able to do the rear brakes because you need a scan tool to put it into maintenance mode. And I was like, what? So I'm looking at these videos, dude. These guys have like the snap-on touchscreen fucking thing, putting it into maintenance mode, and it like retracts the fucking pistons. And I'm like, dude, I ain't doing that, dude. But what it is you can get this tool, and it's essentially like a C-clamp, right? It's just like a thread. But there's like these two recesses, and you have like these different adapters. They have little pins on them. And as you press it in, it has to spin to get it all the way in. So I got that shit on Amazon for like $20 and used that. And I was like, again, it's like, the dude didn't mention that. $500 an axle. He didn't mention that I could use a fucking tool that cost $20. He was like, you're gonna need a scanning tool. Fuck professional.
Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck professional guys to work on cars, dude. $500 an axle for brake pads and rotors.
That's wild. I've never even heard of that. Usually it's $500 for the car.
Yeah, dude, I couldn't believe it.
Usually, like, rule of thumb is $100 an axle.
That would make sense. That would almost be like worth it for the time spent, you know? Because like a rotor, I mean, brake pads are relatively cheap. I usually get the better brake pads because I don't want to do it every single year. I'd rather do it like every other year.
Right.
I heard there's lifetime guaranteed brake pads.
Really?
At AutoZone. I don't know if there's any truth to that, but my father-in-law says he uses those.
Huh. Yeah, I've never heard of that.
So I Googled it, and apparently it's a thing. I don't know, like, I don't know how, because fucking brake pads wear out every year. Like, you have to get new ones every year.
Yeah.
Or every 2 years.
Yeah.
Especially if you go cheap and you get the cheapest brake pads every year.
Oh, you're fucked. Yeah,
every
you're
single
fucked.
year. For sure.
Yeah, I'd rather just get the golds and do them every 2 years.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely worth the money. And then the rotors too, dude. Put a rotor on. They're like, oh yeah, just spray it with brake clean. Get all that protective oil off it. Instantly flash rusts. Like, as you're putting it on, you're like, dude, it's already starting to pit. So annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like one of the things I was talking to you before we started recording. Just like, life is so fucking hard, dude. If you're gonna be like a decent human being, there's so much shit you have to do. Like, if you're not super rich and you can't just drop your fucking car off to get worked on and spend $1,000 for brake pads and rotors, you know, if you actually have to work for a living, you know, that's just like one more thing. Every year, you have to work on your car every single year. Something's going to break. Even if it's, dude, my car is only 4 years old.
Yeah, and you got to learn to do it yourself.
Yeah.
Unless you make good money.
I don't know who these people are, dude. Like, I make decent money, man. I can't afford that shit. $1,000?
I could never.
Yeah. Oh, the other thing is, on the truck, the fucking battery died. You know how much batteries cost?
So much. Batteries are so expensive now.
Dude, $200. $200.
Dude, don't feel bad. My Chevy had 2 batteries.
What? Why?
2 batteries. It's 2,500.
Oh, you had the 2,500. Well, it needs 2 batteries?
Yeah, one is like, it uses 2 batteries. You can run it with one. But the 2 batteries, I think one is like mainly for like your auxiliary shit.
That's fucking
like
wild,
lights, towing,
dude.
Whatever.
That's fucked up.
That's expensive.
Yeah, so the guy, so I go to O'Reilly's and I'm like,
Dude, my tow truck was 4 batteries.
that's fucking retarded, dude.
Yeah, and those batteries are like $250 a piece.
So $1,000 to power that bitch up. That's fucking wild, dude.
Yeah, and I had to replace those.
Yeah, so I go to O'Reilly's and there's like a 15-year-old behind the counter and I'm like, yeah, I need a battery. And he's like, I recommend this battery. And it's like $250. And I'm like,
Yeah, like I didn't ask you.
what's the cheapest battery you have?
Yeah.
I don't care about cold cranking amps, motherfucker. I'm not paying $250 for a battery, bro.
Yeah. How much is that lawnmower
You know
battery?
what was sick, though? I go, give me the cheapest battery you got. He goes back. He can't find it. And he goes, all right, well, I'll give you the upgraded battery for the same price. And I was like, fuck, dude. You lost all my respect, and now you just gained it all back.
Yeah. Fuck all those parts stores, dude.
Yeah, dude. I mean, they have shit in stock, though. It's amazing to me. Because I went down there and I was like, do you have a CV axle for an '09 Silverado? And they're like, yep. And I'm like, do you have the knuckle passenger side? Yep. Oh, how big is this store, dude? I just pulled in here.
Yeah.
It looks like maybe 500 square feet. You have all this shit readily available for these obscure fucking years. Couldn't believe it. But actually, another shout out. I didn't get it at O'Reilly's. I went to A1 Auto.
What the fuck is that?
Dude. A1 Auto, man. Everything was way fucking cheaper. Like by $100. So like the CV axle was like $70 cheaper. The knuckle was like $60 cheaper. And
Damn.
A1 Auto, dude. The reason I know about them is because every time I'm stupid with cars. So every time I have to do anything, I'm like, how do you do this? And they have videos for everything, dude. They have like good videos where they go through every single step. So if you're like super stupid, like me, I can't anticipate. Like I need to know like what tools they tell you like what tools you're gonna use so you can get all that shit out. And then they go through every single piece of the installation, and you can order right from them. And dude, it came in like 2 days. So I was like, oh, all right, well, I'm gonna save like a few $100 by ordering from them, and everything's like great quality. And when you go to if you're like I ordered a hub right from A1 Auto, that page has the video on how to install it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude, sack to crack too. Like every single bolt, they go through the whole install.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, it's
that's
fucking
what's
awesome,
up.
dude. So you don't have to be like good with cars and shit. You just have to reserve a little extra time because you're gonna be fighting this shit. But A1 Auto, dude, they were fucking amazing. I always have gone and looked at their videos on how to do stuff. Like but this is the first time I ordered from them. Yeah, they were fucking sick, dude. A1 Auto was sick, and they have literally, like, every single car I've ever owned. They have a video on how to do that job.
Huh.
Yeah. Because, like, on the passenger side, I had to do CV, knuckle, brakes and rotors, hub, all those videos individually. I got through the whole thing. They show you how to disassemble it and how to reassemble it. They're really comprehensive. Yeah, dude.
No
A1
shit.
Auto. Sick.
Tech tips.
Yeah, dude. And again, like, dude, 2 days later, the motherfucker dropped that shit off at my truck in my garage. He didn't drop it off on the front porch. And I had, like, a lot of hardware. You know what I mean? I had a big order.
Oh, they deliver?
Yeah. Free.
What the fuck?
Free. Free, dude. I had probably 600 pounds of metal delivered. Because I did
Jesus Christ.
both sides and the fucking Subaru. So they delivered everything. They dropped it off right in my garage. And then I just went to what I ordered. You click on it. How to disassemble and reinstall the new shit. High quality stuff.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. I was impressed.
Is this like a local parts store or like an online thing?
It's an online thing.
No shit.
Yeah, go check out A1 Auto. Yeah. Like I said, like if you're buying shit at O'Reilly's, dude, like the CV axle at O'Reilly's was like fucking $160. A1 Auto is like $60. Good quality shit too. And then the other thing is like the O'Reilly's dudes, they don't fucking know. They're like, "Oh, I got two here and they're different lengths." And I'm like, "All right, well, which one is for my truck?" He's like, I don't know. Can you bring in the axle and we'll like look at it? And I'm like, all right, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing all that. A1 Auto, baby.
Fuck that. This week's sponsor.
Yeah. We'll hit them up. Speaking of sponsors, we're at an hour 43.
Take a minute to thank those motherfuckers that help this show stay alive. Up first, we got Dan and No Luck Paintworks cooking up the dopest motherfucking paint jobs on the East Coast. All right, Dan is not one of your fancy pants fucking painters. Dan is a guy who paints because he loves to paint. And that shows in every one of his paint jobs. That's why Dan is my favorite painter. Dan does it because he loves it, not because he's trying to get rich, not because he's trying to fucking build this crazy name and be the coolest Instagram fucking painter that anybody's ever seen. Dan doesn't give a fuck about that shit. Dan likes to put paint in a gun and fucking squirt it. And that's why I love No Luck Paintworks. So, if you want to support people doing cool shit, and you want your bike to look cool as fuck, hit up Dan and No Luck Paintworks. Get on that list to get your bike painted this winter. Next, we got Deadbeat Customs, the creator of the Deadbeat Retreat. It's finally here. Everybody needs to show up. All right? You're not too cool for Deadbeat. I promise you that. You're not. You're actually probably fucking gay and have no friends. So show up to Deadbeat and make some friends. It is this weekend at the Blackthorn Resort in New York. You can't buy your tickets online anymore, so you missed out on the Lowlife code at checkout. But you can get them at the gate. Come hang out with your boys. We'll be doing live podcasts. We'll be chilling at the Reggae pool party. We'll be drinking the Modelo's. We'll be fucking going to the Irish fucking cafe for breakfast. Okay? We have a lot of fucking plans. So get up to the Blackthorn Resort. Come to Deadbeat Retreat, the 10-year anniversary. Come hang out with your boys. Shop at Deadbeat Customs. He has something for everybody. Whether you're a fucking Dynabro, a bagger guy, a chopper guy, he has everything. Vest, helmets, glasses. You can get it all at deadbeatcustoms.com. Use code LOWLIFE at checkout. That was crushed for an ad read.
That was great. It's almost like you've been doing that ad read for 6 years.
Yeah. Up next, we got Stay Strong Co. the creator of the best motherfucking sweet heat hot sauce that you've ever put in your mouth. And if you haven't put in your mouth, your mama should have swallowed you because you're fucking up at life. All right? It's a fucking tough break for you. Listen, when life kicks you in the balls, this is the one thing you can guarantee yourself. You will not be disappointed with this purchase. Go to staystrongco.org, not .com, .org, and get the fucking trio. Get the shit hot sauce, the shit's hot sauce, and the motherfucking Lowlife chopper sauce. All three of them are fucking delicioso. This isn't your regular vinegar-based hot sauce, all right? This is more of the consistency of a barbecue sauce with that sweet heat. You can use it as a glaze. You can put it on your fucking eggs. Put it on your fucking old lady's titties. Put it on her butthole if you want to spice shit up. You don't need that. What's that shit called? Fire and ice lube? Nah, don't need that. Get some motherfucking chopper sauce from fucking Stay Strong.
Just need the fire.
Flick it in the booty hole.
No ice for you.
And fucking go to town, bro. All right? Go get the best hot sauce known to man. StayStrongCo.org. Tell them your boys from the Low Life Chopper Podcast sent you. Next, we got Lowbrow Customs. Everything you need for the road ahead. Tyler and his team support everything chopper. All the grassroots chopper shows you've been to, guaranteed Lowlife was sponsoring. I mean, Lowbrow was sponsoring it. So help us return the favor to Tyler and his team by shopping at lowbrowcustoms.com, the only website where you can build an entire chopper in one fucking place.
Next up, we got Wee Motorco. We wrench. We ride. We Motorco. Juan Carlos, a.k.a. Gaucho. He got gear for riders so they can still afford to ride, like sub $300 USD club-style vests with the pockets, with the little slits for your glasses, shirts, hats, hoodies, and other goodies. Like, he just launched these fucking Kevlar line flannels, the Vagabond and the Dark Side. I'm definitely picking me up, probably both. The Vagabond looks sick. So go check them out. Hui Motorco, HUI Motorco.com. Next up, we got Burnt Up Wood Burning. Our boy Matt. He's going to be rolling with us. He's coming up from Connecticut just to roll. We like to roll heavy in these parts. He's coming up. He's meeting up with a crew. He does photorealistic wood burning designs. He's going to be giving away one of his photorealistic wood burning designs at Deadbeat Retreat during our live podcast. From choppers and hot rods to pets and hot rods, Matt's your man. He's old school. He doesn't use ChatGPT. You don't have to think, is this a deep fake? No, it's just Matt. He's using these motherfucking mitts to make his art. To hang up
These mitts.
So check him out. Burnt Up Wood Burning. His boy, Silver City Co. Also, hanging tough, dude. They're coming up from Connecticut. We're going to be rolling with them. He is now offering welding, fabrication, and small maintenance out of Meriden, Connecticut. I said Meriden. There's no T in there. It's Meriden. I should know that by now. I was just down in Connecticut, so I'm essentially a fucking resident. Bikes, cars, all sorts of fucked up shit. His imagination knows no bounds, and the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. So very excited to roll with those boys, which I aspire to. I aspire to have my son like me so much he wants to hang out with me. How cool is that? All right.
It's tough.
Dude. Yeah, my kids already hate me. Last but not least, we got the original bad boy, Bumbleclot. I'm going to be raising a glass. I'm going to be pouring out some fucking Red Stripe at the Reggae pool party for Oxford Co. choppers. Legit, dude. The best of the best. This boy is again, 2 years from now, he's going to be a household name. He has everything. All the puzzle pieces are just fitting together. He's got the shop. He's got the drive. He's got the ideas. He's going to be a household name. Watch out, bare knuckle performance. We got Oxford Co. choppers. Chopper-centric. Handlebars to hardtails. hard parts for hard men. The home of the $900 hardtail installed. I went down there. Dude, he was fucking de-raking a frame. He was raking a frame. He'll do anything you need. Frame resto, all TIG welded and installed in-house. USA made steel. Cast parts, by the way. He's got a shit ton of cast parts, dude. Cast necks. Cast drop axle plates. Frame restoration and repair. Check out. If you're not following Oxford Go Choppers, you're a fucking idiot. Stop listening to the show. Turn it off. I don't even want you as a listener. Last but not least, we got my boy, Loctite's motherfucking Chop Shop.
Come be looking up in your hips for all you pinstripe needs. Hit me up. It's the home of the 3 governors in the motherfucking center of the universe. All your pinstripe needs, hit me up. Loctite's Chop Shop on Instagram. We can get it done from custom garage signs to full fucking pinstriped motorcycles. Hit me up.
Last but not least, this show. The Lowlife Podcast. I've been trying to figure out how to switch domains. It is not easy. It's not easy.
Really?
All right, so you can go to lowlifechopperpodcast.com for all our shops and socials. I think I have like a redirect. I'm still working on the fucking... Dude, I'm not a web design guy, all right? So I'm fucking struggling here. But I'm going to get everything ported over to the lowlifepodcast.com. We have the domain. But for right now, hit us up at lowlifechopperpodcast.com. Or I did get our email up. Check this out. If something's steaming your beans, you want to hit us up, you have a fun story to tell, anything you want to talk to us about, hit us up at info@thelowlifepodcast.com. We'll both get that email. info@thelowlifepodcast.com. And eventually I'll get everything ported over. I have everything ready to go. I just can't dude. Have you ever migrated a domain? It's not easy. It's not as easy as it sounds. Dude, it's fucking way harder than I thought it was going to be. I was just like, I'm just put up and change the name. No, not easy. So, anyways. There we go. Better see you motherfuckers at Deadbeat. And by the way, when you come to Deadbeat, I know you're all coming. When you come to Deadbeat and you come up to Reggae, you come up to LT over here, give us your Instagram handle too. You know, if you're just like, oh, hey, my name is Thomas. I know you, our Lowlife dudes. You guys don't take pictures of your face. All right, you're never taking selfies and posting them up. You just have pictures of bikes and dogs and shit. So I don't know who you are. I know your handle though. So just be like, hey, it's like a road name kind of thing. Just be like, hey, my name's Thomas. On Instagram or YouTube or wherever the fuck you're at. Just give us your handle too. So that I can be like, I'll make a mental note. Put the face to the name. But definitely come up and see us. We're going to be partying all weekend. Come party with us. Come hang out. Everybody's invited. This is one big happy community. We're going to have the Lowlife compound. It's going to be raging. And I look forward to seeing everybody. This is kind of like our summer closer. This is the blowout party of the summer. I might go to other shit for the rest of the summer and into the fall, but it's not a blowout. This is the blowout. I'm letting my fucking hair down, dude. I'm going balls to the wall. I'm going to probably take a 5-hour energy so I can stay up like later than 10 p.m. Pulling out all the stops.
Fucking A.
All right, let's close this bitch down.
Until next week, we appreciate you motherfuckers tuning in religiously every Friday. We will see you at Deadbeat. And if we don't, fuck you, bitch. Bye.